Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the ride sharing app tutorial with React Native. Um, in this tutorial, we're going to be building the map view, which is a home screen right now. So to work with maps, you need a library called React Native Maps. So we're going to install that we're going to install that in our project. So let me go ahead and copy React Native Maps. One second. So I will say expo install React Native apps. So that will install React Native maps in our project. Now that we have our map installed, I want to render the map in our home component, that is the home screen. So I'll say import map view from React Native Maps. Get rid of this home screen, home text, and replace that with MapView. Okay, let me close it. Then I'll get rid of all this and add a new MapView style here. For now, I'll just give it a flex of 1 and I'll set the initial region to this. I need to attach the style to my map. I like to add that beneath this, that will be style equals styles.mapView, and that will show me my map right now. Okay, great. So we want to add some enhancement to this map. I would say show compass should be true. I also want to I want to disable rotation. So I would say rotate enabled. That will be false. Show user location equals true. So that will give me something like a dot right here. I also have show my location button, also set it to true. Also, I have the style. I think this is okay for now. If we need to add more, I will do that. One of the things I can do is to add show traffic. So because at the time I'm recording this video, it's nighttime, so I can't really see much, but you can actually see more of the traffic on the map. Okay, so now this is our map. The next thing I want to do is to add the bottom portion of our map, which is where to. That's pop-up. That's stuff that pops up whenever you want to build a ride. So what I'm going to do is to create a view, and within that view, I'll create a text. Let me add another view. Okay, or yeah. So within that view, I'm going to create a text that says where to, and another text schedule. Okay, I will assign a style to this. That will be styles dot where to, and then I have style equals styles dot shadow. Also, I will have a style equals styles dot where container. Okay, and then I have this style equals styles dot bottom widget. Okay, so I'll go ahead and style this out and minimize the map. At least for now, we don't need it. I want to see. Yeah, so basically, I'll have my bottom widget. Bottom widget will have a position of absolute. Okay, and bottom of bottom of 0. I'll give it an height of 100. I'll show you that in a bit. And then we have background color of white. Then I'll also give it a z index of 5. Let's go ahead and visualize that. As you can see, it's showing on top of our map now. I'll go ahead and give it a width of 95%. That has to be a string. Then we give it a margin horizontal of 2.5%. That's half of the width that we are assigning to it. Then finally, I have I'm going to set the border radius, but that will be border top end and border top start radius. So border top end will be 5, and then border, top start radius will be 5 as well. I'll save this, and then I should have some nice stuff like this. Next up, I'm going to style the next one, which is the where container. So I will say where container. The where container is going to have a margin of 2.5%. Then I'll give it a background color of F1, F1, F1. Okay, something like this. And then for now, that's cool. Let me give it a flex direction of row so that where to and schedule will be on the same line. As you can see, I need to separate them. Also justify content, space between, and watch out for the change space. When you save that, you see the difference. Now, I also want to give it a padding. Let me go with padding horizontal of 4. Well, I'll just go with percentage actually, 2.5%. And horizontal, padding horizontal will be 8. Sorry, padding vertical will be 8. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and start the where text or where to. So I'll say where to. That we have a font size of 15. Let's see how that plays. What about 25? Oh, that's too big. Let's go with 20. Yeah, looks good. So we have where to 20. I'm trying to make it a little bit more bigger. I think this is fine. Then we'll go with the schedule. So before I go, the where container should have a line items of center. Okay, so we have a line item of center. Also, the input, sorry, the where to should have color of black. Okay, color of black. I think so far everything looks good like this. I'll just go ahead and reduce the bottom widget to something like let's not give it any height. I'll just save it. And then the where to container, we have margin bottom. So I have margin bottom of 20. Okay, that looks much better than before. And then the last but not the least is the menu icon. It would be right if we make menu button a component so that it can be reused on every page. And that will be what I'll be using to open my drawer. Menu button, let me go ahead and create a new component. I call this menu button.js, RENFES. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not familiar with those shortcuts, but I'll get used to it along the line. So here I need to import from, so I'll say at expo slash vector icons. This come out of the box, so you don't need to install anything. So I'll import feather, and then here I'll bring in my feather. So I'll call my feather as a component here. Say feather, and then the name will be menu. Name equals menu. Size equals let's go with 35. Then the color should be black. Let's go ahead and give it no style for now. Let's just give it on press. Okay, I'll say on press. Go ahead and do this. So that means I need to pass something. I need to pass something to this. I need to pass a prop here, which is navigation. So I'll just say navigation dot toggle drawer, right? That will help you to toggle your drawer. So that means if your drawer is closed, you should go ahead and open it. If it's open, you should go ahead and close it. Simple as that. Now, this drawer, I'm going to give this style equals styles dot container. Okay, and I'll go ahead and style this out. I'll say container, right? Is that index of, if we need to make it more so that it can stay afloat all of them, then we'll do that. But for now, let's just go with 5. I'll give it position of absolute, and then top is status bar. So this status bar, I want to be sure that it's importing it from React Native. Status bar dot current height times 1.5, and left will be 20. And then I'll use this in my home component, my home screen. Okay. Now in my home screen, I will come to the top here and I'll type menu button. Okay. That will help me to automatically import it from the component slash menu button. And I'll pass in navigation. Now you'll be wondering where I'll get a navigation from. I'm going to be getting navigation from the props here. Now navigation is meant to be passed from the from the app component. I'll show you how that works in a bit. So I'll pass navigation to this, and I'll show you where it is happening. I'll come to app here. You see where we have component home screen. That is where it's being passed to the home screen. So that's it. Now back to the home screen. I have menu button, navigation, I'm passing it to it. I think I need to make this, I need to make the menu button have a bigger Z index. So let me go ahead and give you something like 10. And then you can see it's showing. Then I want to give this a background color of white. And then that have this nice white around it. I'll give it a width of 40. Okay, and height of 40. Now I'll say align items, center, justify content, center. Okay, and border radius will be, let's go with 50, some high number. And then yeah, we have this. I like to increase this a little bit so that it can be more elegant. Yeah, like this. So whenever you click on this, the navigation will come out. So I've changed this to set index to 10, but yet you discover that it's still not showing on the home screen. That is because in most cases, um, elements get priority on the view based on the way they are ordered. So I will go ahead and move this menu button away from the top, and I will put it right before these bottom widget, and I will save it. Then you see it popping up here. Perfect. When I click on it, it shows me my menu. When I tap out, it's closed, and I open it again, I have access to my home. And then I would like to add this navigation to other screens because I have to be doing this pinching all over again. So I'll go to my trips, and then I'll pick the navigation props from the trip screen, and then I will say menu button. Okay. I also need to pass the navigation. Okay. I'll do the same thing. Let me just copy this and paste it in settings screen. I'll paste it here. And I'll try to type button again so that I get that auto import. Same thing with the app screen. Drop it, try to retype so that I get that auto import. Great. I'll save that. And then I'll try to navigate across all the screens. Menu, home, see, help, settings. Okay. Back home, I have I can go ahead and click my location, and that takes me back to where I am, which is somewhere around the Lorraine International Airport. That looks good. And then that's it. The next step is to show riders around this location. Because this is not a real Uber app and the server is not yet set up, I'll just go ahead and pass in fake locations of some drivers, and then I'll go ahead and insert it right on the home screen. Okay, so we're going to have some mock location, like some fake locations. These are fake driver locations that I'm going to load into my app, just to simulate that we have drivers on the map. So I'm going to insert that within the map view. That means it won't be a self-closing tag anymore. So we'll go ahead and create the driver component so that we can insert that as markers in between this map view. So I'll go to components and I'll create a new component, give it the name of RNFES. Yeah. I need to import marker animated from React Native Maps. I also need to bring in image from React Native, so I don't need all this text, just image. My marker animator is going to have a key. So the key, I'm going to pass it through prop. I call it UID. Then I have my location. Okay. Now this will be UID and the coordinate. right? Coordinates will be equals to the location. I need to add an anchor. So anchor is like the positioning of the is an object. So be x 0.35 and y 0.32. Okay. Now in between my marker and the method, I'm going to add an image. So basically, I'm adding the image of a car. Right. So source equals require. So initially we use import, but right now I'm using require just to show you different ways that you can use an image on in your project. Okay, I'll go out, go to my assets slash car dot png. Okay, now the style of this image is going to be passed here like this. I'll say styles dot car. Okay, and this marker animated is just fine like this. So I'll go ahead and style this out. I'll say car. We have a width of 30, height of 30. Then we have resize mode. So resize mode is like equivalent of object fit in HTML and CSS. So resize mode here will be contain. Then I will save that. So then I need to go ahead and use this within my what's it called, within my component, which is the home component, home screen. Okay. Now here I'll just say I want to bring in a driver. Okay. 1 second. I want to bring in a driver. So I'll show you a driver, one driver first. Now the UID of this driver is going to be driver, and the location, sorry, what am I using? Oh, let me just import it. Okay, driver. Here, now we have driver. Then I think we have location. Yeah, location, as we have declared in the components. Let me try and copy one of these locations. So I'll copy this particular location. Okay, and I'll put it right here. Done. So let me save it. That should give us the picture of a car right on our map. So let me try and look for that driver. Okay, so I have a couple of them. So I think by the time I populate all the drivers, you see those drivers. So let me go ahead and take this. Then I'll say fake driver locations. So it is better I actually don't do it like this. I should call it from the state. So how do I do that? I say const driver locations. Then I'll be calling set driver location when I want to. Right now, I just say use states. Okay, so from use states, I'll put my fake driver locations as the default driver locations that we have right now. So imagine that that's what I'm kind of starting with. Okay, let me be sure that use state have been imported. Yes, that's fine. Then I'll come to this and say driver locations the map location. Okay, then location will give me this. Okay, so from the location I'm going to have a key, because React need what it to be using to keep track of each and every driver. So I'll say that would be key, sorry, that will be location dot UID. Then I also have location here will be latitude, location dot latitude. The second one will be location.longitude. Okay, so this is going to basically look through every one of these. Let me go ahead and replace this to also with location.uid. Okay, I'll go ahead and save it. And then if we don't see those cars now, then we need to just go ahead and refresh the app. So I'll press Control M, go to my emulator, Control M, then I'll tap on reload. Yeah, so you can see the cars. These are the drivers. You can actually pinch in to see more of these drivers. And then with this, we have come to the end of the episode, and I will see you in the next tutorial. In the coming tutorials, we'll look at how to select a particular route, how to book for a ride, also look at authentication with Firebase, and many other things. We're going to learn a lot in this tutorial series. Thank you very much, and God bless you.